Hi everyone, welcome back to Makeup by Koren. In the following tutorial, I'll show you how I achieved the look that I'm wearing right now. It's a nice natural look for anyone, any occasion, and I'm using Makeup Geek eyeshadows, my HD Makeup Forever foundation. So stay tuned if you'd like to see how I got this look. So let's get to work and get started with our next video. First step, what you want to do, go along your whole face with an hypoallergenic everyday cream moisturizer. It will help fight wrinkles in the future, and it also help if you have dry skin. So after you've moisturized, the next step, what I do is I like to put on a primer, and today I'm going to use the Professional by Benefit. It literally makes your pores vanish. Just apply it to the back of my hand. I just take my index finger and I just rub it all along my pores. After you've put your primer all over your whole face, next you just want to condition your lips, and all I'm going to use is this MAC lip conditioner. Preps your lips for when before you're putting on your lipstick at the end. Just go ahead and rub that on. Okay, now moving on to eyes. For this portion, I'm going to take my MAC paint pot in soft ochre and I'm going to apply it along my whole eye. And today I'm just going to use a brush to apply that. After you have your eyeshadow primer on, we're going to use the tape trick today. So just your regular Scotch tape. Take a piece and just run along the back of your hand so you remove some of the sticky, so it actually doesn't stick to your skin like crazy when you go to peel it off. So you just want to make a nice angle from the corner of your eye and up. And just do the same thing on the other side, trying to get them both even. So for my crease, I'm going to take Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. Just going to help blend out the other colors. And to do so, you just take it on, you can use a MAC 217 brush, pack that on there, tap off the excess, and just place it nicely just right into your crease. Now for our next color, we're going to go in and move into a deeper color. So this one, I'm going to take Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear. Just a nice brownie color. I'm going to do so on a Sigma E35 brush, tapping off the excess shadow, and just work that right on the edge. So taking the same brown color that we used right here, we're going to go in with a more densely packed brush. This is a Makeup Geek Outer V brush. So just tap off the excess. And if it's easier for you just to hold your eye closed a little bit, use whatever works for you. Next step, I take the MAC 224 brush and I go in with a blending shade. And this one I'm going to use the color Chickadee by Makeup Geek. So you just close your eye and start blending upwards. So after we've blended, we go back in with our same domed brush that we had before. We're going to go in with a deeper shade. This one is Mocha by Makeup Geek. Just pack that darker color right onto the brush. And we go in and just make a V formation. Once you've got both eyes completed and they look the same with the darker color, you're going to go back in with your fluffy brush and take that same color that we blended out before and just do the same thing, just to blend all the colors in. So just keep running that back and forth. And now you can run that actually up into the crease. See how it gives you a nice softer transition now? So now that we've achieved this look so far, we're going to go back in. This is the part where I just take my paint pot again and just on the same little brush, I go in and I'll lighten up the inside here. So for this part, we're just going to take a nice color. Not sure if I like it because of the name, but it's Makeup Geek Shimma Shimma. Just sounds fun. It's a nice foil shadow and it'll give you a nice pop on your lid. And just with a regular flat brush, you just go right into the product, getting it on both sides. And you're just going to apply that right here where you put your paint pot. So now that we have our color done on our lid, I just take that same fluffy brush without any product on it. And I just go over everything just to give it a once over and blend everything nicely together. So after we've gotten this far, here's the part where you take the tape off. Trust me, you want to do that trick on the back of your hand because it is sticky if you haven't done that already. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to throw on my foundation quickly. What I'm going to use is my Makeup Forever HD foundation. Now I have my foundation on, and you can see that professional, like my pores are basically erased. Next I'm just going to do some concealer. And this I just use my MAC NC15, just a regular old concealer. And I just dot that on the back of my hand. And I take my MAC concealer brush, this little guy right here. It's nice because the point actually gets in the tight spaces, like underneath your eye. I go under here, just to brighten it up. Same thing under here. And any blemishes or any little red marks or anything that you have, dot over that. Then I like to go in with, I just found this e.l.f. brush and it's actually a flawless concealer brush. It's excellent just for buffing that out. And you can get really nice and close up there without disturbing your foundation. So just lightly blend that in. So just because I want to brighten up a little bit more, I will take my Bare Minerals Stroke of Light. And it just comes on a little wand like this. Just place it like this underneath my eyes just to give them an instant lift. And I'll take that down my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. What I like to do for this part is I will actually go in with one of my little makeup sponges, and I just take the MAC Fix Plus and I just spray it on. And I just go over that. The key is to dab it. Don't rub it because you're going to take off your makeup. Once I have that finished, I'm going to go in and actually set the concealer. And what I'm going to use is the MAC Defining Powder in Light. And for this, I use actually the back of my Real Technique sponge and I rub it into the product. You can't use a brush with this stuff because it is so packed in there that it actually won't come out. So I just go in, and this will stop your concealer from cracking. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just do my brows. So for this one I'm just going to use the Anastasia Her Brow Definer. It's nice because it's just on an angle. I'm not going to get too crazy with my eyebrows, just fill them in. where they need it. So now that we have our eyebrows done, I like to go in and just take a regular, just translucent powder, and I dust that with a big fluffy brush. Just dot that along your face. And from this step, I just like to take the MAC Beauty Powder, and this stuff is absolutely gorgeous. This is Pearl Sunshine, and it just gives your skin a really nice glow. As you can see, it's just a nice pinky tone. And I just do the same thing with that fluffy brush, and I just dust it along my face, and it's just an instant glow. Now once you have your powder on, now you can go in and finish up your eyes. So we're going to go ahead and line the top, and what I'm going to use is the MAC Fluid Liner, the black track, and I just like to go in actually with a little angle brush. This one's by Tarte, and it's so easy to do it when the brush is curved. So you just dip that in your fluid line, making a nice point. For myself, I'm just going to actually take one of my handheld mirrors, and I'm just going to apply that to my eye. Now that we've lined both our eyes on the top with the black, I'm going to line the bottom lash line. And for this, I just like to take the eyeshadows that we used here, and I just bring that along the bottom. So the first one I'm going to use is that medium shade, that Cocoa Bear, and I go in with a nice little pencil brush by Makeup Geek. Tap off the excess, of course, and I just start lining the bottom. So now that you have that color, you're going to go in with your darkest color, which is Mocha. Same pencil brush, just clean it off on a towel. And just keep that closer to the outer corner. And it just helps tie in what you've done on your eyes already. Now for the inner part of the eye, I'll go in with that color Shimma Shimma. See, it's just fun to say. And I'm just going to take that along here. So now that you've lined your bottom eyes, one of my favorite things to do in the tear duct is just to take a light pencil. This one is by Urban Decay, and it's one of their 24-hour dumble-in one. There's a nice black on this side and the nice lighter champagne tone on there. You're just going to go in into the inner part of the eye, the tear duct. As you can see, it just gives you a nice pop to your eyes. It's so pretty. First step that I like to do when I am doing contouring is just to go in with a nice bronzer all over my face first. And this is by MAC. It's Trace Gold. It's actually one of their blushes. And I just go in with a bigger brush, the MAC 150 brush. And I will go in and start on my cheeks at the top right here. And just bring it along everywhere that the sun would naturally hit your face. And what this does, it just makes it easier for when you're going to do your contour. So once you've done that, now's the time to go in with your darker color that you're going to use to do your actual contour. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup Geek brush, which is a nice angled brush. You can use this for a lot of different things, foundation, your blushes, your powders to do your contour. It's nice because it's so deeply packed. So I'm going to go in with, I'm going to use the Anastasia contour palette, which you can see you have all the colors here. And I'm just going to go in with this one here on the cheeks. So tap your brush in there. Make sure you're always tapping off the excess. And you're always going to want to pull up. So just keep that in mind. And this brush is nice because you can chisel it nice too. So I have both sides of my face done with that quick contour. Now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to contour the side of my nose. I'm just going to go in with a little brush like this, just so you can really get in there. Same color as what I used before. Just tap the end of your brush. Just run that along your nose just like this. Now that I have that done, I'm going to go in with just another brush like this. I typically use this one. It's a 116 brush by MAC. Usually use it for my blush. You can also take that same contour powder that we used, and we want to run it along our jawline. It gives you more definition, and especially in photographs. Just for a little pop of color, I'm going to go in with the NARS blush in Orgasm. As you can see, it's really bright on here. This is actually a dual palette, which has their nice bronze in there. It's not actually as bright when you get it on a brush that you can diffuse it. This one is a MAC 139 brush, and it's nice because it's just wispy at the end. So you just tap that into your blush. It looks really pink. Just tap it off, and again, you're just gonna dust that. From here, my favorite part, highlighter. So today I'm going to use the MAC. I'm going to use both actually. I'm going to use Soft and Gentle, and I'm also going to use Lightscape. So these two both have, they're mineral, so they have a variation of colors, and they'll look good on the majority of most everyone. And I'm just going to go in with a nice Sigma highlighter brush, which this one is the F35, as you can see. And just tap off your excess and make a C formation right in here. So now I'm going to go in with Soft and Gentle on the same highlighter brush. Soft and Gentle kind of has more of a bronzy. Almost finished. Now we're going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime for my lips, and I just let this sit on for a minute while I do my mascara. It just comes like this in a little tube, and it's just clear, and it really is insurance for your lip gloss, lip balm, lipstick to stay on. So I'm going to go ahead and just do my lashes, and when I come back we will trace our lips and put on some pretty color. Now that we have our mascara on, we're going to move on and trace our lips. For me, I'm going to go ahead and use MAC Sublime Culture. Such a pretty color, you can almost use it with any kind of lipstick, gloss, it doesn't matter. So now that your lips are traced, one of my favorite colors, Velvet Teddy by MAC, which is right here. It's a nice tone and it'll complement the eyeshadow that we put on. And I overdrew my lips slightly. Okay, now that I'm all finished, you could amp this up and pop on a set of false lashes if you like. I did this look for a bride a few days ago, and we just put on some demi lashes, and it was absolutely stunning. You can do this look no matter what age, doesn't matter, it looks good on everyone. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to Makeup by Koren. If there's any other videos or anything you want to see, by all means, just leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.